Welcome to live chat. Remember to. Alright, I know about that. Here are 10 things you guys are going to experience when owning a Cadillac Escalade upon me. I'm a little tired. I was up last night streaming. Check out that last video. It was just me kind of BSing, parting the fit, but trying to do this video before I leave to work. I'm going to take a little trip to NYC slash Long Island. But she's been good to me. I can't complain. She looks real clean. That's because we just washed her. I ain't lying. Look at the watermarks. Dried her up. I don't do car washes because they leave the swirls. We're gonna go around and show y'all the paint. You know, the paint definitely done. I got very to minimal chips around the caddy, but she's held up pretty good. Super clean. Love the truck. I can't say nothing bad. I'm just kind of bored. I suffer from boredom when it comes to vehicles. But let's get into the main topic of this video, things to experience. So number one is the key. As y'all can see, the key, this is like a 2-year-old key. They both look like this or worse. I don't know what it is, but this is like a cheap rubber. Look, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, re-grip this or something. But that's number one. You're gonna experience that. These keys get ugly. Look at that, faded. Number two, the infotainment system. The infotainment system on this, it's almost like it has a mind of its own. I'm back to having to plug up a USB cord because the infotainment system, it just, like I said, it has a mind of its own. When I crank it, it'll be moving by itself. I can't, the tap screen, it doesn't work properly. Like I gotta keep tapping. I've pulled over and had to turn the car off and turn it back on. So hopefully this could restart. So that's one thing that I dislike. I dislike a lot. And I love the sound system. The sound system still sounds amazing. Like I love that about this SUV. That's one of my favorite features. So we got the key fob, the infotainment system. Like I said, we back to using USBs. Uh, Washing this, I hate washing the Cadillac SUV, and this is kind of why I want to downsize. But I really can't downsize because I'll be doing my family dirty by doing that. I got 2 kids, 2 dogs. The dogs don't be in here, but worst case scenario, I got to put them in here. I would have to. But as y'all can see, space is not an issue. I got the stroller back there. With the stroller back there, I could fit 2 small ones back there, 2 up front, so 2, 4, 5, 6 passengers. Um, as y'all can see, the leather has held up very well. I can't complain about that. So they gave bad rubber to the key fob, but good leather to the seats. That matters. Them keys are expensive, by the way, too. So if you decide to replace them, it's like $400 something, and that's with a 10% discount from somebody who worked there. So keep that in mind. But as far as everything else go, it looks real good. Everything definitely has held up. It looks like a really low mileage maintained SUV. I did a quick vacuum, so pardon the little messes and or whatever. It looks like ish a little bit, but for the most part, like I said, very few scuffs. I hate washing this. That's real big. I'm real big on that. I was actually yesterday. I was trying to negotiate a Beamer. Y'all gonna hate me for that, but I want an M550. M550, 4-door. Trunk is reasonable, and still, I'm just like, damn. I really can't do that to my family. It's too small. We've gotten used to this, and like I said, space is very. It's a commodity nowadays. We've done a lot. We've traveled to New York a couple times. A bunch of us. I'm talking all the seats are full, and you can always, if you need the seats, you could use the middle to place your luggage and such. So that's a big, like, we've had it stacked to the top pretty much, and on the side, of course, safely. So it's definitely a great all around SUV. Like I said, I love the sound system. Back to what I dislike, the transmission skips from time to time. My theory is the wheels synchronizing to the pavement. That could be the reason. Um, but I've looked on YouTube videos. I can't find anything. I had a noise coming from somewhere. I had a mechanic look at it. They couldn't find it. They said that they needed to use like a special stethoscope to pinpoint exactly where the noise is coming from. I didn't drive it for a while. I was driving a Lincoln and the Buick, so it was parked up for a little while. And one day I decided, I was like, maybe it's a bunch of birds living down there, and they're nesting or whatever. Let's let's hope that noise goes away. Maybe it's nothing major. So I started driving it again. The mechanic told me not to drive it, take a look at it. I was too busy to do it, too lazy. And I said, what the hell? Let's drive it. And I started driving it, and the noise went away. So expect that. You're going to have some stuff going on. So just be careful. Something too crazy, like I said, it wasn't too crazy. It just sounded like, I don't know, like a bearing or something was loose. The noise went away. Everything is all right. I still want to go get it checked out though. But that's about it. It's not much I could say. Like I said, I'm just tired of it, but I can't get rid of it. I gotta make a rational decision into what I would get next. And I want to bring y'all more content, but surprisingly, this video, the first video I did on this Escalade, is like one of my number one videos on YouTube. So we gonna obviously you guys are interested, and I'll keep bringing y'all more content. But if you decide to get one of these, make sure you get a warranty and official. Look into a warranty company and see if they're official. See, look at their reviews. See if they're gonna handle what they need to handle. But I don't think it's expensive. I've looked. What would it cost to either rebuild or get another transmission for this SUV? And it's like 3-4 grand. It sounds crazy, but it could be worse. Versus owning like a Beamer or a Benz. You understand? This is like really low maintenance. I think I mentioned this before. The only real issue I've had with this SUV is the battery going out on me, and it was because at one point I had so many cars. I had a Sequoia. I had the Charger. I had an F350. I had an F250, and at that point, my wife, she would just grab the first car that wouldn't be in the way, like where she could just drive out. So the Cadillac was sitting for a while, and I kept arguing with her. Literally, we was having conversations. I'm like, yo, you need to turn on all my cars because every time I come back home, my batteries are dead. I've replaced the battery twice. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. Do I recommend? What happened? I'm all right. I've been through a lot this last couple weeks. If y'all watch me streaming the game, a couple things been going on. My I had my dog and another dog had a fight. So I had to heal him. I had to go through that. That's crazy, man. People, do not rescue dogs, but don't bring them around other dogs. I'll just leave it at that. What else? I got sick. We good. We good though. We trying to. Yeah, they had a fight. Um, so far so good. We're gonna bring out more content in regards to trucking too. I know this my trucking. People want to know more about Landstar and stuff like that. But we good. We good, Tolis. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, so my homeboy found a dog. They left him abandoned in the woods. And the only reason why he got curious to see what was going on was because he works for Quest, and he does like the markings in the streets. So he heard like a dog crying out, and he went to go see what's up. And when he went to go take a look in the woods, like he was deep in the woods, He saw that he was tied up and he had kind of went around a tree, and I guess that's why he was hollering. And he had dug a hole, so he felt sad for the dog, and he wound up, you know, his landlord told him he couldn't really hold him down, so I told him I would watch him, and they were fine. 3 days passed, the dogs were good, and my little one, she wound up, the female dog that I had, she wound up instigating the situation. Like, dogs are very territorial, so she got jealous that the owner of Pineapple, the dog he found, that's what they named him, Pineapple. My dog Queen, the female, got jealous with Queen. What? My dog Queen got jealous of Pineapple playing with the owner. Sleepy came to her defense. My boy dog, Sleepy and Pineapple got, I'm talking about, they locked so crazy, it was scary. Like, I got the video, I won't post it up there, because if you know anything about pit bulls, you know that you need to beat them to get them to unlock. Luckily, the only thing around me was like a bucket. It was like a plastic bucket of a flower pot, and it was empty. I used that to give them water. And yeah, you said why he felt sad for the dog? It's a dog, man. You know what I mean? Dogs are, they, I don't know. I love dogs. We all love dogs. I wish, if I had time, if YouTube was paying me enough to where I could live on a YouTube pay, I would go around rescuing dogs and I'll keep them. Kind of like, what's that guy from The Walking Dead? The one that died in the beginning, the two homies. You had Rick and then the other cop. But yeah, that, it was crazy. I went through that. I got sick. Wifey, she had an operation done, so a lot's been going on. Believe me, I'm trying to keep up with the content, but it's somewhat tough. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I love pit bulls and everything, but I think these are the last two pit bulls I own. They just, like I said, all dogs are territorial, but pit bulls don't play that when it comes to the lot. Going back to the caddy, am I happy? I got it. Yes. I'm content. Again, I'm just bored. But I love the way she take off. It's a fast caddy too. Caddy clean. I think, show y'all under the hood. I think it's been a while since I cleaned under here. Wait, where you at? Look, I got so many cars. Hey, them was popping. Where you at? Look at this. I done forgot how to. Oh, hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I done forgot how to open this joint. Where that? Yo, that's crazy. Nah, it's not that hard to open this. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I gotta find out what the hell is going on. I'm gonna show y'all under the hood, because it's fairly clean under there. Like I said, no scuffs. So if I do decide to trade this in, somebody gonna be lucky. Yo, I can't open this? No, that's crazy. I can't even open my caddy right now. There it is. All right. They all different. Oh, yeah, look. Little dusty. We got to clean that up. It's time. Look, I don't even be checking my coolant level. Let's check the oil, because it's almost time to get it done. Yeah, as y'all can see, it's still a little clear. But, we still got some time before it's time to change it. I think it's like 2,000 miles left before I got to take it into the dealer. Everything is taken to the dealer. One thing that has me a bit concerned is the fact that this is a sealed transmission. So my mechanic tells me he'd rather me take it to the dealer to get the transmission fluid swap. But It's expensive. They charge me like $350 to change transmission fluid. Y'all wildin'. I think we're gonna find a way to do that. Look at that. Oh yeah, I see what he mean. I can't check the oil or the transmission fluid. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. But like I said, she's been real good to me. Should you get one, yeah, like I said, just make sure you get that warranty, because you know, to some mechanics, they'll lie to you and say, oh, because it's a Cadillac, we got to charge you such and such because the parts are expensive. BS. Always do your research. Look on Amazon, see if you find the parts. I've purchased a lot of parts through Amazon. I don't do OEM anymore, because aftermarket parts were made for a reason. Call it what it is. Call me cheap, but yeah, hell yeah, I'm cheap. Times are hard right now. I know what food prices are like. Let me show y'all the interior real quick. She look good though. Again, look, the seats look a little, like, slightly worn, but nothing crazy. It smell mad good in here too. I definitely recommend getting one of those little vent clips. That joint smell like cologne. But everything works. The screen, like I said, the only issue I really be having is with the infotainment system. It be laggy and lacking crazy. I got this. I'm sure y'all seen that video where I'll let y'all know somebody tapped the back. So I put this so people could back off a little bit. She's a bit dirty. Like I said, I got to do a real good detail. But y'all know what it is when having kids. It gets messy. Like I said, it's just those little things. That transmission thing, like I said, I've looked, done my research. I've asked a couple people who own them, and they say, yeah, they think that's a factory issue. The transmission skipping. They don't know what it is. And they've taken it to the dealer, and the dealer can't find an issue. So unless I could find like a real reason as to what causes that, that's the only way where I'll take it to the dealer. Because y'all know what it is. When you take it to the dealer, they'll try to pin it on something else that's not the problem, and the problem will keep going, and you can't get your money back. So, no, we're not doing that. Shout out to y'all. Pardon me, I kind of went off the rails a little bit, but yo, stay tuned. More content coming soon. Car language. Unfortunately, I got to go to work, so y'all be safe out there. We're going to keep bringing y'all content, so stay tuned. Peace.